Welcome to Whippoorwill Holler. I'm Miss Lori and this is Mr. Brown. We live in the hills of Arkansas. We love the Lord. Keepers of the old way, but accept some of the new. We love to cook and we love to eat. We love to garden. It's in our blood. It's how we stay sustainable and fill our pantry. We do a lot of canning and preserving. We live a sustainable life. We love our family. We work hard. And every once in a while, we like to dance. So y'all join us.
So that's what I did today, is built Peaches a place to have piglets. Took me most of the day. I just kind of built it and figured it out as I went. And I've got these boards here. We can take them off easy if you need to during the summertime or whatever. But we're supposed to have some cold weather, and she's supposed to have piglets probably during, well, roughly around Christmas Day, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, all I like is putting a tin on it. I've got the tin cut. I've got it fixed back over here. If it wasn't going to be so cold, I wouldn't worry about a heat lamp, but it's going to really be cold, so I'm going to probably run a heat lamp. I've got it where the piglets can come under here. The sow can't come under there, but the piglets can get under there, and I'm going to put mainly wood chips under there, not straw. And place for them to get to and stay warm when it's so cold. So, what is so this thing is 6 foot wide and 5 foot deep, and it's 2 foot high in the back and it's 3 foot high in the front. Now if you had bigger hogs, you'd probably want it 3 foot high in the back and 4 foot high in the front. But my hogs ain't that big, and a bigger hog could get in there, but it'd be just a little better if it was a little taller. But most of this lumber I had, you can see some of the newer looking stuff. I used very little. I had it already, but a lot of this is salvaged treated lumber that I got from the rodeo arena there at school off the bleachers. They tore a bunch of bleachers out, and I grabbed a bunch of them tube. I think they're tuba tins is what they are. And so a lot of this is just salvaged lumber, and I had the tin, so I don't have very much in it. Well, I believe it's going to work good, don't you, Granny?
Yeah, I do. It's pretty. She ought to do well in it.
Over here in this sawdust, I just put this sawdust in here. I'm going to put some of it around that farrowing house and some up front, fill in a hole kind of. You see how big she is. Belly's about dragging the ground. I don't know if she's going to be able to get in out of there or not. Well, I'm hoping she'll put it off till Monday or Tuesday of next week. And the weather will be a little warmer, but if not, we'll see what happens. I'm making this Lori come out here and stand and watch all night.
I used to do that.
She can deliver the little piggies. Make sure they get dried off.
I used to deliver little piggies.
Me
Roscoe.
too.
Roscoe.
Roscoe, what are you doing?
Yeah, she's okay. You can't go in there. You can't go in there. I just come to see your baby, Peaches.
She wants to be petted.
You want to be petted? Daddy's over there throwing a fit. He's just cussing us and talking to us. He don't like us over here. Here comes the babies. We're just a little bitty thing. You're just a little bitty thing. Don't step on them, Mama. They're getting some sunshine today. It's a big difference between 0-degree weather. You're so cute.
Wish it all would come out.
Sun's in my eyes, I can't see. Y'all been asking how the little piggies was. Peaches is doing good. She's very protective, isn't she? Staying between us and the little piggies. Roscoe, he don't like us near him. Watch him, he's about that fence. You don't need in there. There's 5 of them left. So all of them's this color, and there's one that's the color peach. Is that right?
There's one that's red.
One that's red. We was afraid they weren't getting very much milk, but I don't know. They seem to be doing okay. Maybe.
I think their milk maybe come on down a little bit.
It just took a while. We're used to, you know, different breeds of hogs, how their milk comes down so good. And this is a coon.
Well, this is her first time.
And this is her first babies.
And she's not even a year old.
Yeah, she's not a year old. Neither is Roscoe. You better get in there with a pig. Daddy's talking to you. Daddy's talking to you. So sweet. I raised a lot of little baby pigs growing up. My grandpa was a big hog farmer and cattle farmer. We didn't have coons though. We had your meat hogs is what we raised. Here it comes. They're feeling good today. It's warmed up and the sun's shining. I wish little Peaches would come out. I think that hog house you built done a good job. Kept them good and warm. Protected 0-degree weather.
Warmer than anything else is going to do.
He's seen you come over here.
He don't like when I come over here.
He does not like you coming over here. He just acts like he'd just bite you, don't he?
He would, I think. I'll leave my arm, my leg down there.
He's just gonna pet you, Roscoe. Don't be pushing on that fence.
He's worked it over.
Little baby coon coons.
Let me get in there.
He's gonna go in and make sure they're all okay. Peaches ain't gonna leave him alone.
You may be friendly, but I don't trust you.
Especially when you're messing with their babies. She's like, just let me go in there and check them. Don't you know Avery Joe would have a field day with them little fellers? She had the little runt that was in the house, and her and my daughter tried to save its little life, but it was just too far gone. But Avery just hold that little baby and just rock it. Brittany would feed it, but it didn't get the colostrum or anything, I don't think. So we ended up passing away, and then we had another one. She either laid on it or just got in the corner and got too cold or something, not sure. So we got 5 of them left. You gonna show them? Paul still got a lot of work to do. There's another tree on the other side of the house too. And then there's one up there by the greenhouse. A lot of wood put up. Pretty day. Well, guys, don't be looking at my hair for sure. I've been out in the wind. It's pretty windy here today, but that's okay. I don't even care because it's warmed up and the sun's shining. It feels so good out there. And y'all seen that the little piggies was out there enjoying it too. It just fills my heart to see them little pigs out there just romping and playing and just being healthy, because that week before Christmas, I'm telling you, the day that they were born was one of the coldest. Let's see. I know it was 0 degrees, and I think the wind chill was -18, maybe more, not sure. Mr. Brown could tell you. And I know it gets colder than that, you know, north of us, but we're not used to that kind of weather here. And them babies decided to be born the 23rd. And it was so cold, and we really didn't expect none of them to make it. And the thing of it is, Mr. Brown, y'all seen his house that he built for Peaches to have them babies. We knew she was fixing to have them, and we knew she couldn't stay out there with Roscoe. They share a house out there. We knew she couldn't be out there, so we had to put her up in a pen by herself and get her ready. And he done a good job. He made it where them babies could get in there underneath that heat lamp and to stay warm, and where they could come under and get to her and nurse. But he put that board up there in the corner so that she couldn't get down there and tear the heat lamp down and lay on them babies. So far, now she had 7, and this is her first babies she's ever had. And she's not even a year old yet. But so far, she's been a really good mama. She's a coon, and she's not the prettiest hog, that's for sure. I used to raise Hamp, and they are some pretty hogs, and they have a bunch of babies, and they do good. But we chose this breed because they're grazers. They're like goats. They go out and they graze and they dig and they eat, and they're like a cow. They just eat. So you're not out as much feed on them. They can survive pretty well without just being fed tons and tons of corn. So, and they are fat. We feed them scraps and corn and soaked corn, and they just love them scraps, and they just stay fat. So I hope these babies make it. They seem to be doing good. We did lose 2. One of them was a runt, and he never even got the colostrum at all. So he never got nothing. So we brought him in, and my little granddaughter and her mama tried to feed him, and you know, he lived a couple of days, but he was just really weak, and he just wasn't going to make it. But we were going to give it a fighting chance, but he just didn't make it. And then there's one that didn't make it, and we're not sure if it got in the corner and froze to death or if Mama made a laid on him. So, but she seems like a really good mama. So we are back in the pig business. But Danny said that he believes 4 of them are girls, and there's just one little boy. So we were hoping for more boys, because we like to, because there's going to be a couple of them that we'll end up raising and butchering and putting up. And with these, most of them being girls, though, that we might probably just sell them. But we'll probably keep one or give one to the grandkid or something. But anyways, we don't know yet till that time comes. But we will be eating the little boy. And I know you're going, oh, how can you do that? Well, because that's what you do. You raise your meat, and that's what we're doing. Is it going to be it's going to be hard not getting attached to them, not sure. But I just have to keep saying, you're going to make really good pork chops and bacon. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed seeing the babies. I know a lot of y'all been asking about Peaches and her babies, and we just wanted to come on here and give y'all an update and just show y'all how beautiful it is compared to what it was. That was something else, that Arctic storm that come through and that air. Whew. But you know what? We persevered. Nothing froze up. Nothing busted. We stayed warm. No problems. And I pray that y'all stayed warm too. I know some of y'all was with electricity, and y'all had a lot rougher than we did, that's for sure. So we pray that y'all stayed warm and that y'all are doing okay. But anyways, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to get busy. I've been busy putting all my Christmas stuff up. I was ready just to get it all put up and clean. I need to clean. I need to dust. I need to get the cobwebs down. I need to sweep. I need a mop. And I told Danny, I said, and it's all the food we were eating. Oh my goodness. I've just had to put the brakes on a little bit, and all them sweets we was making, but that's what we do around Christmas time, isn't it? So we're trying to get back to normal now, y'all. So we're going to see y'all probably, hopefully either Friday or Saturday. We're going to be going to Springfield to see my son and daughter-in-law and my 2 grandkids that live in Springfield, Missouri. So we'll be going there, excuse me, and we'll be bringing the new year in Springfield, Missouri. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see their new home and to see the grandkids. We didn't get to see everybody at Christmas because, there goes my clock, because their Christmas this year was to go to Universal Studios and to take the grandkids. So everybody went except me and my two girls and one of my granddaughters. We all stayed here. But they got to go and they had a good time, and I'm so happy. So we're going to get to see them. So guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get busy again. And like I said, I'll probably see you Friday or Saturday. Not sure what we're going to be doing, but we're going to be doing something. And guess what? I'm starting to get my seed catalogs in. Are y'all getting y'all's in yet? In fact, I got another one today. It's Johnny's, I think. Johnny's Seeds or something like that. So they're starting to come in. Can you believe it? It's going to be January, and that's when all of us start planting our garden. And I've got to get out in my greenhouse. I've got to do some work out there. So it's just a circle of life. It's just, we just go round and round, you know. It just seems like it was summertime, then Christmas, and now we're fixing to start into a new year. But I'm going to see you before the New Year's comes in. So God bless everybody. I'll see you in a couple of days. We love y'all.